Premier League predictions, Gameweek 31. The Premier League is back after the final international break of the season, and we're now at the business end of the campaign as things really begin to heat up. Liverpool are tracking down Manchester City at the top of the table, trailing them now by just a point, while the race for a top four finish has seen Arsenal surge ahead of Tottenham, Manchester United, West Ham and Wolves. Things are equally as interesting at the bottom of the table, with the battle to avoid relegation intensifying for the struggling quartet of Everton, Watford, Burnley, and Norwich. Gameweek 31 is here, and so are 90 Min's predictions for all 10 games. Liverpool are in terrific form under Jurgen Klopp and have won their last 9 Premier League games in a row, 3 more than Watford have won all season. That makes it very difficult to look past a win for Liverpool against a Watford side who have picked up just 4 points from the last 15 possible under Roy Hodgson. Prediction: 2-0. If you're looking for thrill-a-minute football this weekend, it's probably best to steer clear of the Amex Stadium as Brighton take on basement boys Norwich. Both sides are in dreadful form, losing their last 5 in a row, but thankfully somebody has to pick up points here. It's just a question of whether Norwich really believe they can avoid the drop given they now have a goal difference of -45. Yikes. Prediction: 2-1. Liverpool are closing in on Manchester City, but Pep Guardiola's side are used to dealing with the pressure that comes with topping the Premier League table. The pressure on Burnley is to avoid relegation, with Sean Dyche's status as a Premier League manager really looking in peril this time around. Against the Citizens, it's hard to see his side picking up the points they so desperately need. Prediction: 0-2. The battle to become Chelsea's new owners may be raging on, but there's bigger fish for Thomas Tuchel to fry this Saturday as Thomas Frank's up and down Brentford come to town. The Bees have lost an alarming 16 of their 30 Premier League games, and unless Chelsea really do have the blues after 2 weeks away from each other, that figure is likely to increase at Stamford Bridge. Prediction: 2-0. Premier League games involving Leeds and Southampton have produced a whopping 182 goals this season, so their clash at Elland Road really should be a bit of a humdinger. Jesse Marsch has got Leeds heading in the right direction after back-to-back wins, while Ralph Hasenhüttl's Southampton are either really good or really terrible. That bodes well for goals here, particularly as the hosts have shipped 67 to date. Prediction: 2-2. Wolves' famously tight backline has imploded somewhat in recent weeks, with Bruno Lage's side slipping to 3 defeats in their last 5, including a shock 3-2 defeat to Leeds, having been 2-0 up at Molineux. Visitors Aston Villa are on an upward curve under Steven Gerrard, though back-to-back defeats have soured the mood lifted by Felipe Coutinho's significant impact following his January move. Points shared? 90 Min thinks so. Prediction: 1-1. In the words of Manchester United boss Ralf Rangnick, it's obvious that something needs to be changed if the club are to become a major force once more. That's the German's long-term vision, but for now he'll be happy to overcome a Leicester side who are beginning to pick up wins now that Brendan Rodgers is getting some core players back fit. It could be a bridge too far here, though, with United desperately needing a win to maintain any hopes of Champions League qualification. Prediction: 2-1. West Ham's chances of securing a second successive top 6 Premier League finish appear to be fading, but they should feel confident of beating lowly Everton at London Stadium. Frank Lampard has been unable to wave a magic wand at Goodison Park, although the dramatic late win over Newcastle will buoy the Toffees ahead of their trip to the capital. The Toffees have a good record at West Ham, too, but the hosts' appetite for success under David Moyes could scrape them over the line. Prediction: 1-0. Antonio Conte has been very honest with his end-of-season target for Tottenham: qualify for the next edition of the Champions League, or else. Newcastle hope the Champions League is in their future, too, and supporters of the Magpies really are dreaming of what's to come now that a recent run of good form has almost secured their Premier League future. The visitors are much more organised under Eddie Howe and do boast a good record at Spurs. Will it be enough this Sunday? 90 Min isn't so sure. Prediction: 2-0. Monday Night Football can occasionally be a bit of a damp squib, so here's to hoping that Crystal Palace's London derby against Arsenal is anything but. Mikel Arteta's Gunners are in cracking form, see winning of the Premier League Manager of the Month award for March if you need further evidence, and Patrick Vieira's Eagles are in good shape, too. Surely it won't be a drab 0-0? Positivity reigns supreme for 90 Min with a 5-goal thriller won by the away team. Prediction: 2-3.